Yellow?
Yellow?
Yo.
Yellow. Wait, yellow? What?
You know, you pick up a phone and you go, yellow.
Yellow. Ah!
Yellow?
I see what you're saying. Also, session 47?
Yeah, that's the session number. Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. We all accurate. I'm just keeping you honest.
Sorry about that. I got invaded. Test 1 2 3. Oh, my body.
Oh, fair warning. I might have to leave for a little bit here and I don't know when, but I'll be back.
What?
Oh, shit. Okay, so this happened today. Some kids walked up to me and said, Section 47, I guess we're doing flying now. Okay, so no, not that. Sorry, I got caught off guard by
It's
that.
like that one. It's like that one meme template.
Yeah. I was just looking at this meme.
Got it. Okay, I was like, this seems familiar, but I don't. Okay, sorry. The kid walks up to me with something and goes, "This is a cigarette," and tosses it. And I like track it with my eyes at where it goes. And I pick it up because like it was vaguely cigarette shaped, and I was like, okay, let me figure out if there's been people here because this is a locked off area. If they're smoking here, that's a problem. Probably need to tell someone. Um, so I go and pick it up, and I walk back to the kids. I was like, guys, this is a stick. And then that was it. Like, sure, one of it was slightly more like discolored, but it was a stick. And then I turn around and it's like, no, that's not it. So I search the ground for a little bit in case I might have missed it. And then I turn around because some kid just says, "It tastes like a cigarette." And he has like two fingers on the stick and has it in his lips and goes, ah. And I go, what the fuck? You are a child. I didn't
Children
curse,
are
but I
fucked
go,
up.
Little did you know he's been smoking 3 packs a day since he was 6 months old.
Bro's traumatized. And probably addicted.
All right. Game's open.
oh shit, right. I should have had tabletop open.
It's okay. You don't lose much time if you didn't have it open already.
It's
Yeah.
the sheets that take forever.
Does your sheet take forever to load?
No, it's just I have to go through so many sheets just because my job requires me have like access to 3 different sheets that just bump it to the top of the queue, and then I'm
Gotcha.
constantly messing with Google Docs because I have my quick reference like all my quick reference notes for Rhyme are in a Google Doc.
I have all my Google Docs sorted into folders.
Yeah.
I should probably do that.
It helps a lot.
Wait, where's Rhyme? Oh, there he is. Wait, what? Why didn't tabletop open?
Tabletop is a weird and buggy mess. Yeah, it is.
I still love that they one of my friends is we're talking about books, and they like the book I recommended them, and they say, "Love the son that decided to choose violence," and I'm like, "Yes, yes." I will
Of
always.
course, Albie recommends violence.
If you what a friend request? Who's Strife Soda? I have no mutual friends.
They're probably someone trying to spam you.
Solid pass. Block. Join game. Wait, where am I? I'm over here. Puppet, I feel like we've been quarantined.
I mean, we probably have. No, we definitely have.
I mean, Andy's over there too normally.
Mm.
I think you guys just don't like us.
You smell.
I'm going to cry.
You smell like ancient things. With the things, the antlers.
Oh,
Hey,
that's normal.
hey. Rhyme is fine.
Mm-hmm.
He is, ironically, not the most fucked up person in the party. Give it time, I'm sure I'll fuck that up somehow. Knowing my track record.
Yeah, I was going to say, you normally do find a way.
I've had, like, one character actually be fine by the end of it.
Out of how many?
I don't want to talk about it. One's still in a time vault. The other one's, like, the Lord of Nightmares.
One got
One
turned into
ascended to
purified.
godhood.
I don't think that a character could, like, turn out worse than some of yours, even if they try.
The fates Albie has damned his characters to.
Fuck, I
What
didn't even
pact
consider
did you
Colin.
make?
Like, fuck. Huh?
What pact did you make when you started playing tabletop games? If past lives do exist, I don't want to see yours.
Listen. There goes Genghis Khan.
How's
You're right, the Genghis Khan.
It's
how's
fucking
Oxy doing?
what a
He's
thing
not,
to
he's
say.
not doing too bad.
Maybe.
Like, there were other things, but I didn't want to say that.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, who else would you have been out?
Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Probably worse people.
I don't know. That gives Vlad the Impaler gives off big TGO energy, to be honest.
You're not wrong.
I'll take that over a lot of the other bad people in history.
You're actually not wrong now that I think about it. Biological warfare? Yeah. Genghis Khan was the first person that came up in my head because I watched a little short about his children and how one basically drank himself to death while the other
Yep,
one's
his
like,
first
God
son, yep.
fucking damn it. I'm limiting the amount you have, not the size.
Yeah. Yeah, his first son died, and then Kublai Khan took over, and Kublai Khan hung out with Marco Polo.
No, wait, hold on. Marco Polo was a person?
Yes.
And let's see,
Yes,
how
Marco
what are we doing?
Polo.
Albie, what did you think he was?
I thought that was a game people played in the
It
pool.
is.
Why do you think they name?
it
Do you think they
is,
just came up
but-
with the game?
Here, I'll post this in lobby for you. Welcome to this is one of the most interesting men in history. He's known for the book The Travels of Marco Polo, where he writes about his time in the courts of China, which at the time were ruled by the Mongolians.
He's like one of the most famous explorers in history. Might be the most famous explorer in history.
Volo is pretty much taken from this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
He's the guy who essentially got silked to be like traded to the West.
Legitimately did not know this person existed.
He's
Kind of a
an
big deal.
absolutely fascinating
Big
person.
deal.
What's funny is they tried to do a show about him on Netflix like 6-7 years ago, and at the time it was like the most expensive show ever made. And then Game of Thrones came out and like toppled it, and nobody watched Marco Polo because nobody because everybody was just watching Game of Thrones. But it was so good. Very inaccurate, but so good. And I remember being so excited because right after I finished watching the show, Stormblood got announced. And they showed the Asm Step, but I was like, yes!
Sorry, that's my brain around.
Oh, hold on. I gotta.
You how to get Gen Z to learn about Marco Polo? I mean, he's basically the inventor of Marvel. Stan Lee, who?
Well, it's nice knowing you all.
Listen, I had no part of this. Remember that as we get
Consensual.
TPK.
I mean, Dale Gribble's right there. It looks like he's pointing the shotgun at your avatar account.
It does. And you know what? With Dale, he would be putting like just into the air like that to shoot somebody like being watched in the corner.
God damn, I love my 45-degree angles. Only thing worse if he was just clearing the whole room with it.
Oh my god!
Accidental flag the whole fucking family.
I wish there was like modern King of the Hill stuff. It would be so fucking good.
I thought that was I thought that was cooking.
It might be, but I think one of the main voice actors just passed away recently. I think Dale's voice actor passed away recently.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he didn't. Who was? Oh, maybe it was Boomhauer. Somebody passed away. Mike Judge. Let's see. Yeah, no. Who? Okay, I'm crazy. I'm losing it.
That's okay. That's what they say about me all the time. And I always keep proving them wrong.
To you?
Oh no! No! Johnny Hardwick did pass away, according to the LA Times. Am I crazy? Yeah, no, he did. He did pass away very recently. It's just that Google hasn't updated because they are shit.
Oh.
He died 64 years old.
Anyway, we should get to this.
Yeah. Alright, what are you guys doing?
Okay, so
What happened last time? Where we?
the rubies were collected off the statue. I don't feel the pull anymore.
No
Oh,
pull
right,
anymore.
we're here.
Can we do a quick identify on the ruby?
Don't look at me. I'm
Okay.
not the wizard. Motions to the sleeping wizard.
Fritz, can you cast Identify? If you're speaking, Fritz.
This is a good bit. This is a good bit. The DM doesn't. God can't even wake up the wizard at this point.
The fact that
Like
Fritz
this
AFK
is the
makes
point
it
that I
so much
realize. I don't have identify on my cohort.
better.
I guess because I was like, well, someone's bound to have it. You can't rely on that shit.
Wait, check.
You
don't
have
think
to.
we
You
go
have
over
to.
ocean. I could be like, yo, something with identify.
Ooh.
Yeah, summon something in the ocean right now.
something that just can.
I mean,
that has
obviously not
extreme
right now,
knowledge
but-
of gemstones. Then
Could
I'm
be anyone.
digging through fucking 6 monster manuals. Some kind of underwater creature.
Yeah, it's me.
What do you mean? A dragon turtle should know a lot about gemstones.
Why? It's a turtle.
It sinks ships and it likes gems. It's a dragon. Hey,
I don't know
you,
if I tried.
gregarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's alive.
Alright. Glad to get you awake. Do you have identify?
I do, Sir Duncan.
Oh,
Perfect.
I want you to know that
You-
Duncan quite literally just walked up to his chair and just shook the back of it like it's your fucking grandpa.
Agnes is gonna hold out the rubies. She's gonna say, "Could you take a look at these, Gregorius?"
Of course. And my eyes will fill with arcane magic.
Alright.
Identify!
Well, as this takes an hour for you to cast, because it's identified.
Somebody behind the chair.
For an hour. At
Somebody's
the end of
pushing
it,
the chair out
nothing
as we're all
happens
walking.
as it's an artifact. And so identify does not work on
Oh,
artifacts.
it's an artifact.
That's fair.
Okay.
Is that a legend lore?
I actually don't know how to learn about artifacts.
You usually like just try to do something cool with them because they're artifacts.
Okay. Well, we got the funny orb that one time, and it kind of just slotted into stuff. I'm going to very gently press one of the rubies against the cross guard of one of my Dragon's Bane falchions.
It slots in, and then it blinks, opening an eye, and it begins to float next to you.
And then I'll do the same for the other Dragon's Bane
And it does
falchion.
the same thing.
Wait, do you have floating blades?
So you now your weapons. You now don't even have to use your hands for those 2 swords. So they just count as essentially you have an extra 2 arms.
Okay. Let's factor these all together, right?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be absurd soon.
2 floating swords,
Plus the
2
shot.
hands, a tail, a mouth. 6 ways to wield a sword. I can get full attacks with all of them.
So did you get 50% more attacks now? Is that what
It's
I'm
like 20 attacks, I think. No, it's more. It's 24.
That's wild.
damn, I thought I was gonna get some elemental power, but no, the dragon was like, just keep hitting. Just keep swinging.
Just keep
I
cooking.
think you have been
Just
chosen.
keep
They are just
playing.
like prove it.
I think he did give you some power. This is the same.
Oh,
thing
this
that
is just the base level.
Remember what the King Halberd did? Like his.
Oh, it actually, yeah, it had like an elemental infusion that like made you sick if you weren't like, if you were anything other than exactly that. It like made you feel terrible.
Yeah. Now, why would that possibly be?
Because it's like an elemental beast is sort of present in it.
He's literally just done the same thing for your sword. So now your elemental beast buddy is watching at all times through your swords.
So, oh my god, I'm dual wielding an elemental beast.
Yeah, essentially.
Holy shit, this is the coolest fucking thing ever.
All of the attacks made with those two swords ignore any DR or immunities.
Holy shit.
They're epic.
They're fucking essentially a god. They're essentially direct attacks from a god.
I think this can hit the 7.
Cool, you feel confident with that?
Agnes isn't saying that, but
we can go now. We can go now. I want that train back. If Allard finds that we lost her train, I don't want to know what happens to all of us. I think we get turned into an artifact meat cube, dude.
Oh wait, no shit. Is this the fucking chart? There's a chart for this about cubed sandwiches shit. Is there like a cubed artifact thing?
I bet there's an artifact cube table.
I know Count said that if we go to Lajra, we could get George. I think that could be useful. I don't know if George has attacks that could hit the 7th.
I also have some issues with that one. How are we going to start talking to the Merchant Queen if we don't have the whole entourage that we've got the train and started preparing everything for?
Yeah, exactly. We can't do the carnival. We gotta go fight the 7.
We are skipping straight to the boss.
Are we? He took our train.
He took our train.
He skipped right to us. This fucker
He skipped right to us.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real. We're gonna fucking roast this guy.
We did, however, fall into the trap. It was more like
we visited Cauldron.
We went to Cauldron, okay?
If he has utter dominion over this place, he could have just not stole the train.
This was a civilized world where you could travel to places. Now they want to put down creepy ass domains in the middle of a city.
That's what I'm saying. We are sovereign citizens.
Let's go save that fucking city.
Well, if we're going back to that place, I'm gonna need to make a pit stop. Thankfully, I can disappear real quick and go get things, but
okay, it'll take like a week to fly back.
No, we just teleport.
Yeah, we could teleport.
I guess.
Do you want the train back quickly? We saw the boats. I'm not denying, Allard's ability to craft, but I do not want that thing in control of whatever's there. I don't want the train being used by whatever there. It doesn't seem like a great idea.
Is that John McCain sleeping?
I don't know. Just thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's just an old dude fucking sleeping.
That's completely accurate in my mind.
Yeah.
That's completely
He's
accurate.
so comfortable, by the way. I want to
When
be
are we gonna
him.
get? When are we gonna get Gregorian? I want to be him. Can I just say, right? Average Zoomer pulling up clips of Patrick Bateman. He's just like me for real. Average millennial pulls up picture of old man lounging on a lazy boy. I want to be just like him.
I want to be just like
Listen,
him when
that
I
was the
grow up.
American dream, being able to own
Doing
your own
every
lazy
Zoomer
boy.
to be Patrick Bateman, eh?
Yeah, you taking offense, Zoomer?
That's how you. Isn't Agnes more of a Zoomer than me? Alice? Are you
That's
younger?
Yeah.
that's true.
I'm 23.
How
You're more of a
Hu-
Zoomer than me.
Houston Alice, how is your mewing exercising going recently?
Shut the fuck up.
Have you been muting? You trying to mod all your friends?
What's wrong with you
Where the
people?
fuck are you going?
Jawline mogging?
Where are we going?
man.
What is
I'm
happening?
done.
I didn't mean for this to go this off fast.
I don't
The
know,
train
man. I'm
got
too busy
derailed,
thinking.
literally. All right,
Oh my god.
Albie, you're teleporting somewhere. Where are you going?
So, how specific can Wilfred's get? Because this could be fast or...
It depends on what you're trying to get out of Wilfred's. If you're
You
trying to get to a
remember-
specific Wilfred's, that's easy. Getting to Wilfred's is easy.
Yeah, getting to Wilfred's is easy.
Finding what
Those
you want
cloaks
at
with the
Wilfred's
the design I showed you on
Yeah.
thing. Would that be easy for Wilfred?
Yeah, you could literally go in, go back to like the arts and crafts department, find a little old lady who cuts the cloth, and just have her, magic it up for you.
Okay.
Or you could bring it back and have Kylon do it. But he'd need more time because he would actually hand embroider.
I think this may be as much as I would love Kylon to be the one to
Yeah.
knit this, I feel like Rhyme is gonna go Goldenberg because that's the easiest place. He knows where Wilfred is. He's going to get out his gold, and he is going to he's talked to the party about specific things. Which, by the way, I messaged literally all of you about things yesterday, earlier in the week. This is why.
Makes
yeah.
sense.
Did I ever answer that question you asked me about how old a girl
Yes,
was?
you did.
Okay.
So Rhyme is going to go to the craft section. He's going to
It's
get
1 gold piece of cloth for each cloak.
Yes.
That's the cost. Because I would consider it a traveler's outfit.
Okay.
And it's being rush made.
Yeah, that's easy. So, there was actually a couple. Where did I put? Oh God, where did I put this? There was like a couple of things because rhyme notes. There it is. We have cloak, cape, cloak, coat, some long scarf, and then
Man, who goes for capes over cloaks?
the paladin.
Yeah.
I think the only one that really... Can we get like a long scarf with this design on it and then a coat as well?
1 gold each.
Okay. Rhyme will hand over a total of... I guess this would be... Oh God, I can't count. It's 7, technically. But... Yeah, 7 for like cloaks and capes and a coat.
Alright.
And then don't think it takes that long, but he'll make it back to the group, and then he'll start passing out cloaks, coats, scarves. Where did I put it? I drew this literally the day after session. voice chat. Browse photos. Sorry. Discord's new little menu sucks.
Does your character have one of the Seekers Guild like slabs? One of the things you can communicate on?
What?
I thought that like you could instant message anyone else with one of the. They're like
Oh.
smartphones, no?
Yeah.
There's
Do we have Seekers Guild on there?
I mean, Monsoon has one, but I thought Monsoon was the only one with the updated like pad.
Yeah.
I don't think Rhyme's a part of the Seekers Guild.
Oh, true. Would you mind?
Okay, it's not.
Yeah,
It's not a
sure.
Seekers Guild campaign anymore.
No. But yeah,
It was supposed to be.
I
It
know.
was
Can I have
supposed
come
to
with?
be. When I remember,
Not under the main
I
plot.
remember when I remember those Halcyon days when we started this, and before this campaign, we were like, we'll see what lies at the end of the Seeker's path.
I think here's the unfortunate reality of it. And sorry to interrupt you, Albie, to go on this long diatribe. But I think we have to do a low-level campaign if we want to do a Seekers Guild campaign. Otherwise, we go too quick and we just leave the Seekers Guild behind.
So,
Before we left, for there were no more Seekers to Guild.
basically, in some sort of protection, because he doesn't know the full extent, Rhyme went out, got these cloaks made at Wilfred's, and they all have the evil eye symbol on it. Each one's kind of tailored to what Rhyme asked you. And he's handing out coat to Gregorius, cloak to sorry. All of you are getting some sort of blue coat. I know we probably won't be able to pass through that barrier, but if we could somehow get on the inside and have these, we could probably pass unnoticed. I don't know if an extra-dimensional hole like a bag of holding will work, but I'm also not putting it past whatever's over there being able to see us here. That's what I mean. I'd rather us be safe and them just not know we're on the way.
Mm. Okay.
Hands you a cape.
Awesome. Puts it on over my other cape.
I do not support this plan.
I mean, I'm not gonna be honest. A lot of our plans are pretty pivotal to owning that train.
Very true.
Not wrong. Uh-oh. I hear somebody growling at the door. Give me a second.
No.
So are we heading back there?
I think so, right?
Don't
Any
think
objections as to us actually heading there, other than just we don't like the idea?
Well, we'll probably need a long rest first, right? We did just have.
We will get a long rest along the way, I assure you. On the back of a dragon turtle.
Let's just fucking teleport type shit. Let's get
Oh.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we can teleport closer.
Why we gotta,
We don't know if teleportation will work at... Oh.
Doesn't need to
Always
go
worth
inside.
a shot. Yeah. I was 8 gold, because I got one for Ahriman and Vlad. Right.
Plus, it's on the coast. We could just teleport to somewhere more into the con. Oh no, it's an island, is it not?
No, it's a pretty big continent.
Well,
Yeah,
it's coastal.
It's
Yeah,
like a
so,
subcontinent.
kind of thing. But yeah, you could definitely get close to it.
But how are we going to break the barrier?
I don't think we can. I think we just have to walk in. My problem is I'm not sure we can walk out without gestures to wherever the closest symbol is.
Well, we have to leave those symbols on the ground before we walk in.
Well, you know what they say, and I'm gonna turn into a werewolf. Fortune favors the brave and the bold. I say we go in there, fearless and undaunted.
Anyone remember that arc? Fortune favors the bold.
I do
Anyone
remember that. I love
That is like the worst thing you can say.
Yeah, that was.
You're gonna ace this.
Look, when he goes into werewolf, he gets cocky, so I'm acting cocky.
That's great.
What's D&D without like charging headlong into something you shouldn't,
That's the entire point.
and then getting out anyways?
D&D is nothing but a
Andy's
serious
character.
That happens.
That's
That
how
happens less often. We don't have Andy here, okay?
Do we have anything
not-
that could disrupt a barrier like that?
Let me check what I got.
How deep into Plainest Shepherd are you, Monsoon?
I am level 4, which gives me. Let's see. I was just.
Can you manifest the
It does
plane?
not give me my manifest bubble yet. And that was my first thought too, but I was like, I don't think it's worth mentioning. This isn't Jujutsu Kaisen. I can't like put up my own barrier.
Hollow wicker basket.
You know, I can't do some dumb shit. Like,
Can't do
this
domain
is not-
expansion.
This is like magic. This isn't like domains.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
Literally,
it is a
Yeah,
domain.
my-
literally just demi-planes in D&D. It's legit just the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think that maybe manifesting a different plane inside of something like that might actually have an effect.
Yeah, I think it actually might be the
Because
best thing.
That might do something.
Now,
Well, if
Knowing
we do,
count.
if we find something really big and meaty to fight, maybe we could level.
I mean, there's also.
I think we're gonna find something big and
Let's
meaty.
just go kill some shit. Yeah.
Well,
Or bony,
hate to-
perhaps.
I hate to break it to you. It's not big and meaty. It's very bony.
Is it?
Hey,
Does he have
he's
bones?
he's got a lot of flesh now.
I don't know. Yeah, Albie, he's been filling himself out.
Alright,
He's been
how
eating
much
a lot.
money do we have?
God damn it. Yeah, no, I did help with that.
You want to get a scroll of planar bubble?
Yeah, or maybe contract a
Wait,
wizard of
I'd
some
love
sort.
to go to Wilfred's.
My son.
Oh yeah, you've got a shit ton of money, right?
Yep. I also forgot. What does the Eye of Dagon do?
Well,
think I
I believe
dropped him.
it DM'd it to you.
Okay, my bad. Thank you. I was wondering what it was.
Yeah, it's
Got
right
it, I
above
see it.
your like last message.
And this takes up my face slot, I'm assuming,
It takes up an eyeball.
so I could have a face
You
slot.
could wear a
item
mask
it?
over it. Yes, yes.
Perfect. I mean, I'm not gonna spend like 70,000 gold. There's no way I could do that.
You definitely could at Wilfred's very easily.
I mean, I could. I couldn't build an inventory that would use all of it. Like
No,
off
you
the
usually
top.
buy like one
really
big shiny
expensive
thing.
item. Yeah.
Or Small Kingdom if you'd like.
But
Yeah,
I've
you
got.
could
I've
also do
already
that.
got like a ton of nice
you can get
stuff.
a
You know?
lordship in Goldenberg.
Yeah, that's real. That's a good place to retire.
You
What
give them
was-
100,000 gold, and then bing bang, you're part of
I'm a little
the
off.
you're part of the kingdom.
Big
You-
Bang, he
you
has
too.
a lot of land.
You
And a
two could
castle.
be in the
Got
Merchant Kingdoms.
Talons to colonize some land for you.
My ex-wife always wanted to go to Goldenberg.
Ex-wife.
Oh, she did in the
Yes.
divorce.
I told you about them before when I was married to the Fae.
Okay,
Her name was Trixie.
That sounds like a difficult relationship.
She was a pixie.
well, we'll move on from that. So you're going to Wilfred's as well.
Yes. I'd like to
Okay.
do it.
You're at Wilfred's at the same time that Rhyme is also at Wilfred's.
Dope.
Sorry, what?
I'm buying a It's a 1.5 times for
Yeah.
like spirit. Okay, cool.
Yep.
You get
150%.
I got called into the other room. Have I missed
You're
You
anything
get a
good.
important?
third eye
Nope.
clarity for
Month is also
4,500.
Okay, check the
Alrighty.
time.
Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck?
So question, if I have these items on,
Right back.
but they're wild shaped under me, like for things like Periapt of Wisdom and Cloak of Charisma, they affect my mental stats, so it makes sense for it to affect me. Like, you know, those carry over, right? But what about for things that have like active effects, where I activate
Well,
the
let's see.
item?
What does wild shape say? Affect the king's ability. Don't include all creatures like the alternate form, special ability. Any gear worn or carried by the druid melds into the new form becomes non-functional. When the druid refers to their true form, any objects previously melded in the new form reappear in the same location on the body that were previously equipped and are once again functional. So it looks like when you change forms, anything that you had just becomes non-functional.
Well, he has Wildling Cast, which is a pretty common druid item. It essentially prevents the item from shifting into a.
Yeah, but that's like a specific item. Like that's
Yeah, I had 5 of them already.
the exception versus like the general rule. So yeah, if you have that on something, then yeah.
Why is my man? I can copyright paste. Again?
Yeah, you just gotta get some funny wilding clasps.
I'll put one
Prevents
on
neck
this
item or vest from merging into wild form.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, it's only those 2 things? Word?
That's what it says.
Amulet is a similar item or vest is a similar item?
Yeah. So those 2 items essentially. Because it's literally like the button, the top button on like your shirt. Essentially, is what this is. It's like just literally a little clasp.
Which I'm pretty sure we've been doing these wrong for years. Like, I'm pretty sure both Merlin, a lot of people have been doing them wrong, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I've been doing them wrong for these things. Sure, man.
mhm.
My sheet is bugging. Okay. Well, I'll take that into account. I'm just trying to figure out what if anyone needs to do
Of course,
whatever else.
custom gold items would bypass it if you got the thing that made it not item specific. But then it adds I think 50% onto the value usually.
Yep, something like that.
Also, I like that this Wildling class references the necklace of missiles, but it means the fireball necklace is what it's referring to. So it's like it's like being a fire elemental and doing this may cause your necklace of fireball to explode. Who would have thunk?
I do like that though.
That is, yeah. The forms affect your gear makes sense.
Hmm.
Because like magic gear changes size, but those missile ones are literally just like beads strung together. They don't get bigger. So like if you turn into like a fucking giant, you're wearing like a hobbit-sized necklace.
Oh no. That'd be so funny though. And unfortunately,
It just like chokes you out until it explodes and shoots little fireball beads all around the room. Like a
The
bag
hell of an
marbles.
entrance, though.
Was there an
Yeah.
errata that said only shoulder and what's it called?
So
Okay.
neck and
Because
vest.
in Magic Item Compendium, Wilding Clasp reads a Wilding Clasp can be attached on any item worn on the body.
Huh. I mean, if that's from the book, then it's from the book. That is more accurate than.
That's what I've been reading right now.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Magic of Faerun is an older 3.0 book, I believe. But like a lot of the sites that just have when you search up Wild and Clasp, they come up with older info.
Yeah.
Well, actually, what Magic? I don't know which one is earlier.
Magic in a
later.
Compendium is 3.5.
So if the other one is 3.0, then Magic Compendium would be newer. But I would generally go with whatever the more recent one is. I know that the Magic Item Compendium is from 2007.
No, Magic of Favourite is a 2001 book.
Well, so it was updated then.
It's odd that that website's usually really accurate with things.
Damn, then when I'm fucking shifting forms, I am kind of drip the fuck out. I'll buy an extra 2 clasps and a Ring of Spell Battle. While I'm here. But I think that's all I need.
What page did you say the Wildling clasp was on the Magic Item Compendium?
That is 100. It says 190 on the book. On the PDF, it's 191.
He's pulled the PDFs.
Listen, PDFs are the way to go. You can
It's true.
fucking search shit.
Oh, it's the eye. I found my way back onto the eye.
Can be attached to any item worn on the body. When so worn, a clasp prevents the worn item from melding into your new form, as long as the item could reasonably be worn by the new form. Thus, the item remains fully functional and can be used normally in your new form. Okay, so your new form has to have like an appropriate body slot for it. That's the kind of rule here.
Okay.
And it has
But
to be
what if there are no
body.
hands on the new form?
Then you don't get the hand thing because it doesn't have hands.
Well, so here's the thing then.
Could put a ring on the tentacle.
So there's no rings. Well, yeah,
you
for
wouldn't
like
have the
Wisp
ring.
and stuff like that, there are items that like I just presume are kind of on top of it, like in I don't know.
Why would it be on top? If you're shape changing.
Does a Wisp have any magical item
No.
capability then?
I don't think it does because it's just a wisp of fire.
Okay.
It doesn't have a physical form. It's literally just like a ball of fire. What you'd have? It doesn't make sense for it to be able to wear something. Basically, it does say it has to be reasonably be able to be worn by the new form. So it don't have like the slot for it on that body. It can't wear it. So if you don't have if you don't have like a torso, you can't wear a shirt.
Okay. Well, that's pretty
If a dog wore pants, would it look like this or like this?
Miley, how would you wear pants?
What would a wisp wear pants? Are like going like?
Alright, of course there's a giant take
Infinitely
on this.
disentangled into the 4th dimension.
This person wrote an entire fucking video essay on this shit.
Oh my god.
It's always druid.
That's
Oh,
fucking real.
druid.
That's fucking real. Well, because they're like, I should be able to turn into this sapient octopus with 8 arms that can fucking kill people with 27,000 attacks in one round.
Tentacle should get its
What?
own gauntlet. And
Wait a second. Wait a second. No, you just did bring up an idea. What do you think about losing limbs? Could you gain limbs? Could you get
Yes.
multiple ring slots additional if you became like...
Like I said, if you have the appropriate slot, I would allow it.
That's wild.
The rule goes both ways. Like, yeah, if you don't have arms, I'm not gonna let you wear gloves.
But if you have
But
20
if you have-
arms, you get
Yeah,
20
you have
pairs
20
of gloves.
Exactly.
I don't mean to get us down like, rules is written versus interpreted.
This does happen
but,
occasionally.
Yeah, this is
most
fine.
humans have 10 fucking fingers. Why can I only wear 4 rings?
I think
2
that-
rings per finger, otherwise your hand blows up from magical dissonance.
Yeah, there you go.
2 rings per finger?
Yep.
I thought it was just 2
2 rings per
Per
hand, my
finger? Wait.
bad.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Per hand, yeah. That's why you had to make a robot that could handle it more. And even then, he can only do 3 rings.
Yeah. I think at that point, it's literally just like, that's a lot of magic on a very small appendage.
Wait, is it? Oh, wait, how many? I thought it was 2 rings in general. Is it 2 on each hand?
Okay, wait. Then
2 on each
What
hand.
if I turn into a fucking
Oh my
a
God.
I think that's a
tree?
Pathfinder thing. That's just.
What
2
if I
rings.
have a tree and then I turn into the tree, I pick up a bunch of wands, then I turn into something else, and then later on I can turn into the tree again
Back
and
in
have
the
all the
tree and
wands?
have all the wands. Yes, 100%. I would allow that.
The
You got
octopus
save
tree with 20 wands.
You want to sit there and like pre-prep gear states for your forms that you shapeshift.
He's got gear sets.
I'm totally okay with that.
It's Final Fantasy 14
Yeah.
gear sets.
No, 100%.
You know, it's nice to know I can spawn in with a weapon when next time I turn into a giant. That's a good
Yeah.
thing to know for sure.
Because with as long as you've got these wild class thing, literally says, you know, can be attached to any item worn on the body. When so worn, prevents the worn item from melting it. So if you can figure out how to wear it, you know, I'll let you put a wild clasp on it. Which means, you know, oh man, this is really easy. Because any weapon you put that like leather, I forget what it's called, but I have these in all my melee weapons in Pathfinder. It's just the leather strap that attaches to the weapon, and then you wrap it, like it wraps around your wrist. And I can't remember what it's called right now. Oh shit! But yeah, no, you can very easily do. Sorry, my dog is making weird noises.
Well, so I normally depend on like specifically the wisdom and charisma ones for what's the word? For like saves and DC, like DCs that I gonna
If
meet.
you
with,
don't have
assume
the
SA.
body part to wear it, then you can't wear it. So like, if you don't have a head, you can't wear a head slot.
What if he grabs someone else's head?
Then that head can wear it, but not his head.
Now we know why Bakul Cha-Cha was so like strong.
OP, yeah, he's got 2 heads.
I kind of think of the neck and shoulders area as like the area below the head, less so. I don't know. I think.
I feel like for a cloak, you should be able to put it on a beholder. Just like it kind of goes around like the top eye and it goes behind the back. You know what I mean? Like it feels like that's where a cloak would go for a beholder.
Maybe like
On
the
the
top
wait,
3,
wait.
just to give it a little bit more.
Richard just confused the fuck out of
no,
me. Wait,
no,
you would wear the cloak?
I immediately was like, can beholders wear cloak? Specifically, beholders cannot wear vests, vestments, shirts, robes, suits of armor, cloaks, capes, mantles, gloves, gauntlets, boots, or shoes.
That explained this guy. Pulls up random
He's not
picture.
wearing it.
I know.
He's got it like taped to his ass.
He does kind of have it taped to his ass.
There you go. So anything that isn't that, a beholder can wear.
Okay, the good news is that all my dragon forms, I think, are relatively unaffected. The bad news, a
dragons have
lot of my
everything.
aberrant forms just got a lot
Who would
weaker.
have guessed? The aberrations cannot wear normal human clothing.
Well, okay, at the very least, I can put like a single ring on each tentacle, right?
Yes. Yeah, I will.
Because otherwise, like, we get into like the Ring of the Moon King on like it's like I turn into something and suddenly I
Listen,
can't like turn into other things, you know?
Well, the thing is, already the forms you're turning into, you're already getting to use more of
This
their
is fair.
abilities than you're supposed to be using. So I don't really think that, you know, it's unbalanced for you not to be able to wear magic items that you wouldn't be allowed to wear anyways with the rules.
Yeah, I don't.
And
really
if you
know
want
that
to be able to wear magic items with it, you just got to figure out which slots those creatures have and get gear.
Again, the post that I referenced is crazy, but at least it gives some pretty good definitions.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
think I
How
gotta
that
like
makes sense.
refine this. So as long as we don't get into combat this session.
I have some really bad news. We were
You guys
literally
are
about to do that.
Simply talking about getting into comp.
I can like rhyme. Terrible idea.
Well,
Me, I'm like, fuck. This is just bad news. Count said we should be going in here with an army. We are 4 people who just got powered up by gods, don't know how to use their powers that much, and we're like, fuck it, this person stole our train. Not knowing we're walking into the big bad
Maybe
of not
We
being
need a
able to use
training
the
arc.
fucking
We need a
universe.
training arc.
maybe you should
Okay.
check if the train has a recall system first.
I'm gonna be
Don't forget, you
honest with you.
also
The
have seen
last
a
45 sessions have been the training arcs.
It's true.
Also, yeah, we have a training arc. The train in the arc is in the building, and we need to retrieve the train
We gotta go get our fucking
to finish
train
our
back.
training arc.
Okay, is this we're gonna fuck the thing up inside, or is this a heist? Like, legit. I think Rhyme's asking this.
We'll
Do we wanna-
see. I mean, we should approach it with an element of subterfuge. Yes.
I have some bad news, though. Obviously, it interacts with the thing that blocks the giant eye from seeing you, right? So if you take off the thing that allows the giant eye to see you, I'm going to be honest, I don't know how much subterfuge there's going to be.
Have you considered just asking Narimon for information? I don't actually know what my characters are doing
No.
last session, so...
You were just kind of there.
Okay, perfect.
I don't even know if Arimon would know, to be honest. But the important thing is, I say we do a quick rest up here, get ready to go, and then go try to do it. And if we're able to get a scroll of Plano Bubble, or find a wizard to cast it, or find some other way to punch through the bubble while we're in the cloak.
Sounds good to me.
Any other ideas? I was thinking maybe if we can get like a giant piece of anti-magic like stone and then ride it in like a missile
What?
and punch through the barrier. You don't
What
think
about
that'd work?
Duncan's bomb? What about Duncan's bomb?
I've considered the bomb, but I don't know if that would actually do much to the barrier.
Yeah.
We-
I don't know it's a bomb. But hey.
I know of at least one character that could have told you it was a bomb, that if you ever showed it to them, they would be able to tell you it's a bomb.
It's the fucking captain.
What bomb? What?
And I don't know if anybody even remembers this character exists.
Is
You're
it
not in session, Andy. You don't get to participate.
Is it the captain? Is it the gnomes with the hell powder?
What did you say, Albie?
Gnomes with the hell powder or
Nope.
the captain?
Neither of those.
Probably someone in Goldenberg. Anyway, yeah, I have the mystery object that weighs 1,000 pounds. But, yeah, I was more thinking just like if we can get a slab of anti-magic stone and just like launch it in.
A
Or, like-
slab of anti-magic stone. You mean black blood?
Yeah, something like that. I'm trying to figure out a way to get the barrier down.
I'm just curious, what anti-magic stone?
The things
That
the
stuff
orcs
doesn't-
used one time.
I hate to break it to you, Erda kind of got rid of all that anti-magic shit.
You could always just go ask Darius for some new anti-magic.
Hey Darius, can you make some new black blood?
We actually don't know what Darius's black magic would do.
I don't want to find out. I don't think she wants to find out either.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Darius did... No, Darius didn't die then.
Do we know anyone who's really good at breaking into things? What about
Why don't we hire Pat for this?
as a special contract? Just come on out. Tell us
How
how
much
to break
money
into
do you
this.
think he charges for contract work?
We
don't
only
think-
need him for like an
No,
hour
no,
and a
no, no,
half,
no, no,
2
no.
hours. Okay, I have
I don't
confidence he
think-
can get this.
I don't think he charges...
I
that
think he has a. I
We
think he
get-
has an initial fee.
That's
There
fine.
might be
I'm
an
willing to pay
initial
He's a
2,000.
bummer.
He has a 5-finger discount on anything he finds.
That's fine. He can take everything but the train. I don't give a shit.
Well, he can't steal the train.
We're going in for the trade. That's all I care about.
He'd bring it back, and Allard would be like, well, "What's the train doing here?"
Wait a second. How do you
They
steal
lost it, boss. They didn't deserve it.
Okay, that's real. That's actually true. I think Pet would probably do that too.
That's why we gotta ask Pet, hey, could you really do us a solid? We fucked up. We gotta enter
We
in
need
asking
help
Pet to
breaking
help.
into somewhere.
I love that the easiest option was go the long way around the Fey realm. None of us decided to take that. Jump off the fucking planet and deal with the fishes. Nah, we're gonna go by Cauldron because we want to see what the Lich is up to. Fucking no.
We wanted to see what Colin was up to. Our good friend Colin. He hasn't been answering the text for ages.
And you saw he got a statue of himself.
Yeah, and then he took our train. The fucking asshole.
You don't know it was Colin.
Okay, who else would be able to take the train? Anyway,
Fuck if I know.
should we give Pat a call? We should probably. Honestly, at this distance, we should probably be fine. Let's. We don't have any way to contact Pat. I just had that realization.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't carry that around. He doesn't want that heat. They can find his location via the satellites. And also, he's wanted in Lashra. Did I leave someone in Barentholm?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Oh well. I thought maybe you would have gave him like a sending stone or something.
You know what you could do?
Huh?
Use your abilities to teleport to go to Barenthal.
Go to the barony of Allard. Actually, that's not true. Allard is the current head, right?
Yeah.
Just go to Pez boss.
Yeah, let's tell Allard that we lost our train. Just cut the middleman out.
Don't forget that Allard is on a whole another step up after
Yeah.
Pez boss.
Oh,
I do think that even if you told Allard that you lost the train, I think she would be pissed initially. But if you explained the circumstances, she'd be like, alright.
Like,
I mean,
here's the
I say we
cloak,
just
here's
ask
what
her
happened.
if she has a recall button for her artifact.
not for pulling it out of a fucking thing like that.
Maybe, you never know. She's been a whole lot.
Instant summons don't go through that kind of bubble.
Who knows?
And yes, I've thought this shit through. Not for this specifically. But the thing is, you put an arcane mark on your magic item, you use instant summon, or you use the arcane mark to hunt it down if it's wielded. Now the thing is, right? That thing is in like a bubble of somebody manifesting a demiplane onto the material. You can't do that. You can't do anything with that. It's sealed.
You never know unless you try.
Right. So a quick jaunt over to Barenthal to go contact Pez boss to see if we can get Pez loaned out for a couple hours to help us break in and steal the train back.
Can't wait for Ped to show up, be like, here's the down low, here's everything. We tell him about the, creepy person. No, wait, fuck. I don't think we know this has anything to do with the Lich. Tell him, and he goes, nah.
But
Ain't
Ped
doing
was
it.
traveling with Colin, right?
No. Colin was only for a couple of shit, maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
Colin's lifeline in the party was not long. Not long at all.
Well,
Aranthome?
yeah. What happened to the thing?
The tower?
Yeah, that was gone.
The tower has served its purpose.
Oh, it just
It-
went
that-
away. It just
Yeah,
dissolves.
I just didn't save the map because I didn't think you guys would be going back here anytime soon. And
well-
back here.
Yeah, you.
So I'll just save it now.
Yeah, don't underestimate our fuck up ability. We'll make sure to lose a train.
Okay, look, we didn't know, okay, and we have people on that train still, like thinking people. These are people on the train.
Mhm. And again, if a normal train track was attempted, the gorillas would beat them to death and rip their arms off. Unfortunately, this was a magical interspatial kind of just. We took the train.
Yeah,
to
I think
another locale.
those gorillas are like, they're all hiding in the shadows and they're looking at each other like, "Hey, what the fuck is going on? Fuck."
Fuck, there's something moving outside. You go check. No, you go check. What the fuck? We're
I'm
gorillas.
not going
Why are
out
we
there. You
scared?
fucking crazy.
I don't want to go out there. You go out there. He's the one who's been here longer.
I want you guys to find out what the gorillas are doing so badly. You can't even begin to imagine.
Okay, so you have the gorillas actually doing something.
Oh yeah, yes, the gorillas are very much doing something.
Oh, I hope they're fighting a guerrilla warfare against all the crazed people.
Gorilla
No
warfare.
fucking shot. And did I get it in one? Oh shit. Let's go.
I'm ready for you guys to go into the city. It's when you guys are ready to go into the city that matters.
Okay, look at voice chat.
Sniper monkey.
Sniper monkey.
Anyway, yeah, we arrive at the closest locale that we're able to get to here without getting anyone to shoot us on sight.
I mean, it's pretty cold.
You just like, yeah, you're down there, and you've been like let in before, so you know like the deal. You shoot up like a little flare, and then somebody comes down and picks you up. You just go through the same sort of ritual that Pat did to get you in the first time.
Okay.
And sure enough, somebody, like, you literally just shoot up, like, a magic light or something, you know, just signal that, like, hey, we're down here.
Some indicator.
Yeah. And then they send down, like, a little cart to, like, pick you up. A little magic flying hot air balloon kind of basket, but without the hot air balloon. And they pick you up and bring you up to the barony of Allard. They don't even like really ask questions because you guys are already sort of on like the pre-approved list, you know.
Yeah.
We were here for the battle, you know.
You guys have, yeah, exactly.
We
You guys
saved the city.
Yeah, they know they can trust you. They have no doubts about that. You know, you've already helped them with the city. You've helped pay out. You know.
We're good allies of Barenthal.
Exactly. So they literally ask no questions. They let you in, you know, and you're just inside the barony now. Wherever you want to go, cafeteria, reclamations, wherever.
I mean, we should probably try and get to Pez's office.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you follow the signs leading back up to where Pez works, and sure enough, him and his brothers are all kind of just lounging around. They all seem to be in the office for a change, and all look incredibly bored.
Because their job was to make the thing happen, and now it's happened.
Yep. And they're waiting on the next job. And it's only been a few months, you know, and there hasn't been anything big.
Nothing to do.
Yeah.
This is a lot of
Maybe
IDL
we could give them
projects.
something to do. A bunch of bored...
Pickpockets.
A bunch of bored fae,
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
That too.
They've done nothing for the last few months. Can you even fathom the havoc they could wreak?
Hey, Pat.
Pat, like, kind of who was, doing some kind of puzzle in like a paper, like looks up, and you've never really seen him have a genuine smile before, and not like a business like being friendly smile, but you could tell he like has a genuine smile, and he's like, "Hey, how's it going?"
It's been good. It's been great, honestly.
Fantastic.
We've been traveling around. A lot of seawater. God,
what do you need?
The world is flat.
What's the problem? How can I help?
All right. Can you promise not to tell the boss, or the boss's boss?
You can. Oh, I swear on my mother's grave.
Okay.
Hold on. No, that's a fucking insight
At
check.
least
I know
that's
I'm gonna.
motive.
That's it.
Go for it.
I know.
Friends
I'm
don't
gonna-
insight check friends.
That's real.
Duncan
That's
completely
real.
understands that he might be lying through his
Thank you,
teeth,
thank
and
you.
he'll
You're
accept it.
absolutely right. I have no reason to insight check Pet.
You just
I'm not
trust
anymore.
Pet.
Yeah, no, I can't.
I think when
But we
when
kind of
you-
know what Pez up to. We just don't question it.
I know that I could get a really high insight check right now, but I don't
you
want
could
to.
Without even having to check, you all know that Pesma is definitely not dead, and she has no grave.
That's fine. Again, Duncan isn't being serious. Duncan kind of understands that if even the upper management finds out that we lost the train in a very specific circumstance, it will at least be a learning experience for them to prevent this failure in the future. But yeah, he's going with the cordialities anyway because he and Pet are good friends. He likes Pet. Yeah.
Pet likes you guys, so it works out.
So the train, we kind of it got stolen magically.
You should explain the context about how
just kinda
such a thing
hangs
came to
open.
pass.
So we didn't. I don't think we essentially lost track of it for about a minute as we got off onto a dock in Cauldron. We looked away, looked at a gate, looked back, and it was just wholesale gone. The whole 150-foot train was just wholesale taken away.
All of my people included, by the
So,
way.
to give you a bit more context on the actual it mechanically, is we were on something akin to the threshold of a dread domain.
Oh,
Because we have one of these, Idris, fuck. Rhyme will pull out, this is what I get for writing characters. Rhyme will pull out one of these. We couldn't pass through.
Oh,
We were physically blocked. The train didn't have that protection.
Tell the boss. He kind of like just starts scratching his armpit and thinking.
There's a way you could just break us in so we can get the train back. We're gonna beat up whoever stole it, obviously.
Well, yeah, I can get you in. That's easy. Getting out is the problem.
What if we just killed the guy who's making the domain? Shouldn't it be that easy?
You said that little thing with the eyeball kept you safe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not
I made
killing it.
What do you mean I can't kill it?
You can't kill that.
Why?
Do you not remember when I said
I don't
we
know.
ever,
It's listen. It's one of those things you don't talk the words about because even just thinking about it makes it weird shit start happening around you.
I have a question.
I hand Pet one of the medallions because I'm wearing the cloak.
You keep that occult stuff away from me. That's bad juju. Listen, I rob graves for a living, and I'm telling you that's bad luck.
A hand pad.
That's bad luck. We've got several of these.
Well, okay, it's good for you guys because you're very obviously noticed by the whatever
Okay, I
the
see.
thing. But I am an upstanding citizen who has not been noticed by eldritch abominations from beyond the stars.
You mean Ariman?
Ahriman is definitely an eldritch abomination, but he's unfortunately from this star.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, there's got to be a way to get out, right?
I mean, I maybe, but I'm not gonna go in and find out.
Can you just give anybody any advice? We don't want to lose the cloak because that thing can see us trying to take the train back.
Well, I mean, if you have this on, it can't see you. That's why it didn't let you in, because it was something it couldn't see. It was trying to walk through its front door. And obviously, if it can't see it, then it's a problem.
So then we have to go through the side door where it's not looking at it.
Maybe, I don't know. Usually things like this have like, anything that's like has like rules to it, you know? Something that like makes it so the way it works, because it has defined like condition. Like, you remember that like little church that Ahriman was in? You know, you had to go through a specific door to get trapped. You had to willingly pass through the door. Things like that. So this is probably the same kind of thing. You know, it probably makes it so you willingly have to fail to not get caught. You have to choose to go in. It's the best way to keep people out, is by telling them, oh yeah, you can come in, but you gotta let yourself come in.
The problem then becomes...
So if we do go in, we have to expose ourselves.
It's like reverse vampires.
Okay. And I just had a secondary thought.
Except it's the vampire's house. So you
if we go in and then hide ourselves, they're immediately going to be on alert because they know there's things they can't see.
Oh, yeah, but that's still better than going in and not being hidden. So if you do go in immediately, throw on your little trinkets and hide, and like that's a good.
It wouldn't even let the.
So take them off and then put them back on.
Yeah, I mean the trick with that. Oh man, if I talk too much, okay. The thing is, you can't say this stuff out loud. You can know stuff, but if you talk about it out loud, then the eyeballs hear you.
I mean, I could.
What if you write it?
I have.
It's the same thing.
If it won't let.
Writing is just talking out loud, but on paper.
If it won't let us bring in those trinkets, then could we not just fashion new trinkets?
If it can see the trinket, then it won't let it in. You see? Because if it sees it, it can't see you. So if it can't see you, but it can feel you, then it won't let you in. But if it can see you and feel you, then it'll let you in. So just like, put like it in like a bag and carry it in.
Smuggle it in.
Yeah, just like legit. If it just can't see it.
And you think it'd be harder to get out?
Oh yeah, way harder to get out.
Well, I suppose I have a question then.
It felt like a dread domain. You don't get out of those. That's the whole point. Existence fashioned those to be suck.
Yeah, but they took my train.
It would be very bad if your boss came to know about this, right?
I mean, it depends, right? Like,
Depends.
The boss. I don't really know, right? Your thing got stolen by something beyond you. That's not really your fault. Especially since there were still people on the train. It wasn't like you left it on.
About 150.
No.
And
it sounds like you were using the train, so it was you were using it for its purpose.
Yeah.
And you took a stop, and then it was magically gone.
It was a very
not
brief
really your
stop,
fault.
too.
It'd be your fault if you did something like walk into an anti-magic zone with it.
Do you think it could be beneficial to maybe elevate the issue?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Because I'm going to let you know, there's a whole department for this that I am not a part of.
I think that might be wise.
Odin!
If that's the case, I'm going to have to direct you to the Outer Reaches department in Lajra.
Mm-hmm.
You'll want to speak with them there, and they'll be able to help you.
But,
I guarantee you they'll be able to get you in, and very likely get you out. The boss there, he's very good at this stuff.
And what department did you say this was called?
Outer reaches.
Outer reaches?
Yeah. They're trying to get the stuff on the outer reaches of our sphere. Because there's, there's the barrier. And they've been working on getting through it in recent years. And they've, So if they can get through that barrier, they can probably get out of this thing's barrier.
All right. I guess that's fine. We'll just not officially arrive in Lajra. We won't make like big ceremony that we were going to do, because that's the whole reason we got the train. We'll just visit. Go to the department, get the train, then make a big official ceremony. Hopefully with the circus.
Yeah. That. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. The pup wanted attention.
Cool.
Are we getting... We're getting elevated to somebody?
Yeah, I think we're going to the Outer Reaches department, which is in Lajra.
I'm just looking for something. Like Pez, like he pulls out like a Rolodex and starts spinning through it. Because that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to find like one specific thing. Maybe it's in game. Yeah, I've got it saved here. Wow.
So then how are we going to get to Lajra?
That's a good question.
Out of character, have we seen the Zealot Gates before? I feel like we have.
Yes, we've walked through them.
We could just like...
True seeing, you can...
Yeah, we could just walk through, double hit it essentially and get to Lajra.
Wait, I just thought of something.
Yeah.
Doesn't the Queen of Lajra have a fucking aura of like dryness or something?
Yeah, but like
you don't want
He
to go
turns that
near
on,
That's
right?
Well, we won't go near her. We'd have to go to the upper level to do that.
Okay, as long as... Because I'm made of water now.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll be problematic when we do the actual official ceremony, but this one we're just visiting,
One problem at a time, I guess.
Sorry, the puppy is losing her mind right now. She's just barking madly behind us.
My sister's dog was going nuts earlier because people kept setting off fireworks.
She just is barking because she wants me to play with her. She wants me or Andy to play with her, and we're both busy. And she doesn't like that.
Fair enough.
I'm really sad that I lost this thing I was trying to post. But yeah, he digs through. He can't find what he's looking for. He's like, well, okay, so just you're gonna go to Lajra, and oh man, it's it's gonna be weird. Just expect that. But when you get there, at each of the gates leading up the city, just let them know you're here to speak with Anubis at the Outer Reaches Department. and they'll let you up.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
Probably around here, he's, we work with him over there all the time.
Duncan, do you
Okay,
remember the,
okay. Wait. Okay, so the Allard Anubis collabs go deep. They're systematic.
Anubis has his own artificing, group, and he works alongside Allard because they're both interested in the same-ish things.
Duncan, do you remember how would I describe that? That weird place we ended up in between?
Yeah,
Where we
that's
met
what I was
Discipline for the
thinking.
first time?
That's where I was thinking. I remember hearing that name. What if I'm not exactly the greatest stand-in with Anubis and their brothers?
Odin?
Well, Anubis doesn't have any brothers, so you're good there.
Oh, okay. Who did I stab? Alright, well, fuck it. It can't be that important.
I was trying to find Anubis's business card from before, and I couldn't find it.
Oh,
I remember it now. I remember the card you're talking about.
Yeah, I was trying to find it. I just couldn't.
Had the
find it.
hieroglyphics on it.
mhm.
Exactly, and I was like, perfect time for this. He'll have pulled out of his desk, but didn't have it apparently. I don't know where I saved it.
Right, well, simple enough. Thanks for putting us in contact, Pat. It's great seeing you. You wanna hang out for a bit? Grab a drink.
I think I'm gonna get back to work while you guys deal with the stuff that I don't want to know I exist.
Yeah,
And he pulls his little paper back out in front of his face and goes back to doing his puzzles.
That's entirely fair. We kind of got the ire of something right now.
Yeah, when you good luck. You're behind the paper as he kind of like makes himself smaller behind it,
Cool. All right.
When we leave, I just leave a paper bag on his desk for like a sandwich.
You've now put something on his desk that he doesn't know what's inside of it, and he's horrified.
You've literally put a brown
It's
paper
plastic
bag on
explosive.
In the fucking department where people literally rob graves and steal family heirlooms, you've left a nondescript brown paper bag.
Look, I'm not in werewolf form right now. I'm an old man.
I know. I'm just saying. Especially after he just told you guys to hide your fucking eldritch talismans inside a brown paper bag.
I said leave a brown paper bag with a sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. He's like,
It's fucking great.
Shit, what is it? And then a day's gonna go by and it's gonna start smelling bad, and the bag's gonna start getting a little wet, and he's gonna
But if I touch it, I can die.
Oh,
The book said.
Eldritch possession.
The book said if I touch things like this, I can die on the spot immediately. I can't touch it.
I don't want
the manual.
Tentacles. I don't want tentacles. Yeah.
The funniest part is it's just bologna sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. It's a nice sandwich.
Monsoon looks him dead in the eyes with the fucking tentacle eye and says, "What's wrong with tentacles?"
Look at yourself in the mirror and ask that question. But yeah, you guys have been told and given, he does a little tiny letter of introduction just to be like, this is Per from Allards. They need your help. Recommended they go to you.
Well, I got plane shift if we need it. I think we just teleport again.
I suppose so.
All right, are we just teleporting over to Laja?
Yep.
All right.
This is brain rot.
Is this the first time you've seen Lajra?
Yep.
No, he's
Holy
talking about
shit.
my voice meme.
Gigantic Colossus, Alexander the
worry
Great,
about it. Finally done.
Requiem, Erida, Darius. Oh shit, Darius is here.
It's been a long time.
I don't even.
Yeah, I wonder how my boys do in that jail cell.
Let's see. You'd be coming from this way, I think. Hey, do whatever pictures work. Whichever one's. Oh, alright, one's broken again. So's right. But yeah. You all arrive, and sure enough, you know, you walk past the giant, like, slave market and follow the road, just, you know, keeping to yourselves. Duncan, you know, has to, like, literally get, like, a clothespin and, like, pinch his nose shut.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's very bad. You show the letter of introduction to the fucking colossal skeleton, who, like, bends down unnaturally, like, twists his head around to, like, look at it.
Rhyme is visibly uncomfortable. Not because of what's around, but just because he's fucking, like, a ice dragon, and this place is hot as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm boiling.
And they let you up, and you go up. And then the next skeleton checks the letter at the top of the steps, and then the same thing happens 2 more times, and then you get up here, and a, like, little tiny fella, like, crawling around on all fours in, like, a...
Oh my god.
No fucking shot. Do we finally have an answer for this?
And this guy, Puppet,
Yep.
you remember the theorizing about
Yep.
this guy, right?
Yeah.
This little guy comes over, and he's like,
Hello, yes, I'm here to lead you over to the Outer Reaches Department.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, come with me.
and he just, like, scuttles along the ground, like, unnervingly fast.
Thank you, Mr. What was...
So he leads you just to Anubis's palace, by the way. There's no special building or anything. It's it literally, they just bring you into the palace. Let me load that up. Can I wonder if I can additive load this on this map? I don't think I've done this in a long. Oh, something didn't like that. Oh yeah, no, that won't work. That's inside the building. We'll just load this up, and we'll see what works and what doesn't here anymore.
Most of it works still, at least in my end.
Hey, yeah, my end too.
The sky has become broken for me.
The gold is broken for me, but that's
Oh, that's unfortunate. Gold works so well for me.
And you said the sky is broken for you, Puppet. All right.
Oh, thank you. I was so tired of the white. I couldn't stare into the white void any longer.
It can
The
stare at
white
you
void.
though.
I'm gonna really have to, like, grab my tabletop data and just bring it over.
I know I need to do that as well at some point.
It's sad how much stuff just kind of randomly breaks that I have no control over. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I'll get my shitty Anubis in here. Oh god, what the fuck?
Holy shit, when was the last time we were here?
Oh, the gold loaded for me all of a sudden.
Yeah, the gold's loaded for me.
Gold is
Oh,
not loaded for me. There's a
Some
bunch
of
of
it's
black
loaded,
dots.
some of it hasn't. It's very weird. You know what? I think I have a solution to this. If I go over here and tell this to become this object instead, and I tell the 697 matching objects to all become that.
Jesus.
There we
Okay,
go.
now the side gold is loaded, yeah.
Yeah, his gold bar count just went up exponentially.
Alright, and I'm going to save this as the new meeting room. Perfect. That's really fucked up. Alright, yeah. Man, the lighting in here is borked because it was using the skybox. There we go.
Aw, I don't mean
Why is-
to be the one out, but the gold bars are not bars, they're little spheres for me.
Yeah, well, imagine they're little gold squares. Because there's like 1,000 of them in this room. Because I let Andy put down the gold here. Alright. Yeah, you're brought in by the little fella, and he kind of just like leads you to the door. He doesn't go into the room. And all right, right in here. Here you go. Go on in. You'll find him in here. He's expecting you.
Cool.
How come in
yeah.
the Gestalt campaigns
And
we
you'll-
keep ending up here?
You'll probably want this as well. And he like reaches into like a little tiny, really like old and decrepit looking little leather sack, and he just pulls out this like 3-inch in diameter solid black orb with a ton of little runic markings all across it that are inlaid with gold, and just kind of hands it to whoever's closest.
Thanks.
Yeah, you'll need that later. Good luck. And then he just scuttles away.
Huh.
Goodbye, young man.
Just all on all fours, arms like 90 degrees out to his left and right side.
I can't tell if he reminds me more of a spider when moving, or like
It's like a crab walking forward. It's very weird.
We paid the.
no, that's exactly it. It is a crab. Thank you,
Yeah, I'm not-
disembodied voice.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I never wanted to visit this place, and I'm continuing to believe that I will never like it here.
Vlad saying that?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, exactly like that.
It's the man-eater. Yet again, we need to play Lethal Company to understand it, but yes.
I want to play. We gotta play like this weekend. We gotta play some because I really want to play more after we played last time. It was great. All right, yeah, you go in, and there's just like a mummy writing stuff down into a book. And then there's Anubis sat up in the chair, just kind of like very obviously waiting for you guys to come in. You know, very conscious. And he just like watches you walk up.
Fair.
So, waiting for you guys to say something.
Hello, Mr. Anubis.
Yes, that's me.
We're looking for your assistance on retrieving a train back, and our good friend Pet recommended us to chat with you.
Mm-hmm.
You probably already got that from the many messengers that have been ran asking.
I
why are
have been
these
let
living
known that you're here to
mortals-
work with the Outer Reaches Department, yes. There's many living mortals in the city. You're not the only ones. I myself am alive and mortal.
What?
Yes.
I'm gonna take off the nose clip. Wow, it's
It's a mixed.
really? I could have.
The
Huh.
first level is entirely composed of living mortals and undead supervisors. The second level is the honored dead, and the third level is for those who work for the royal family.
Agnes leans into Duncan though and whispers, "They mostly only treat humans normally, though."
What? Okay.
As the Desert Queen was human portion game of
Say, you go, huh? Why? And Kylon leans over. The lasagna.
Oh no.
Oh, that fucking lasagna.
Huh. Alright, But yeah, I guess we'll make some introductions. I'm gonna be honest here. This might be a bit awkward, but I'm pretty sure we've met before in worse
I've never
circumstances.
met you before.
Huh.
No clue who you are.
Really?
Not at all.
Does he look similar to the coin clones?
Oh, 100% identical. Except for, he is, like, made of flesh.
Huh.
I think we've met some fellows who look similar to you.
Oh, in my employees. Yeah, maybe. But they meet a lot of people.
Well, I guess we just want to get it cut off at the pass. We might have some bad blood with them. And I can understand if you don't want to
I'll
help
be
because of
honest
that.
with you. Most people in this world have bad blood with them. They're the group that I send out when I need things done.
Mm.
They're not necessarily people's friends.
Cool. I'm glad we can get over that then.
Every nation has their employees.
I've met quite a few of them, to be completely honest. Probably more than I should have at this point. Anyway. Yeah, so I guess to give the context of the situation, do you happen to know what the ongoing situation in Cauldron is? That might provide some additional context.
I do not pay any attention to what's going on in Cauldron. No, I could care. No, I could in fact not care less about what goes on in the lands that the dragons rule.
Well, there's significantly less
Dragons
in Cauldron.
stuff happening there.
There's a statue of a man who's been erected instead of
Bahamut, which kind of defeats the point.
And it
The whole
potentially
place.
may be a demi-dread plane at the moment.
Now that is more interesting. Dreadplane is. I don't care much about the man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is all tied into some context. Just gonna whisper in. How much do we want to tell him about the Lich?
The witch?
Lich.
What a
The Lich, the one that, and she mimics, like,
Yeah, that one.
Oh, you want a sandwich?
What?
I mean, what about that thing?
Didn't we meet him in Cauldron?
He was locked in Cauldron in a demi-plane. And he did eat Colin.
The guy who's the statue.
Children.
And now there are statues of him all around the place.
Why didn't we put this together sooner?
Instead of Bahamut.
Wait, hold up, dude. Do people know? Hold on. Oh no, Colin did say he got eaten. Yeah, no. He popped
We
out.
saw it happen, I thought.
No. Colin didn't
No.
make it out.
No, Colin just didn't make
Oh.
it out.
Colin didn't make it out, but he showed up with you guys. He's like, I thought I got eaten.
I told you there was something weird about it.
Alright, so yeah, the statues of a guy who we're pretty sure got eaten by an otherworldly entity that was consuming kids for decades.
Give me just a moment.
Pull out the
And
brand.
he stands up and he reaches behind his chair and he pulls out like a little skull and he sets it down on his chair and props its mouth open and then he walks down the steps and exits through this door over here.
He put his on fucking hold. Holy shit!
Why did? What's
The
so?
Mummy Lord is what? Just
The-
he turns back. He's like, "This has never happened before."
Rhyme looks over to the party and goes,
What is this?
Don't. What?
What the? Listen, I've worked here for a long time. He's never done this before. He was sober today too. It's very
was
strange.
sober.
It's very bad. It's a very bad situation.
We haven't even
What do you?
we haven't even got to the exact specification of why we're here. This is the prelude, and we've driven him to drink. This is great.
Can I just say, right? Literally the most
driven him to
threatening, the most threatening existence between the planes has stolen our train, and that's all we care about.
I just want my damn train back. Okay.
First world problems, if I've ever heard them.
Like we are going to all of the world's most knowledgeable people, and we're like, yeah, the 7th of 6 just stole our fucking train, and they're like, what?
Oh,
Wait, give me 5 hours. I need a minute.
I need to go check some notes.
So is
Which
it
is
the
exactly
skull
what I'm
playing the
doing.
music, or
Yeah, no, it's just coming out of the skull's mouth. Like he's propped open its mouth with like a pencil or something to hold its mouth open, and this sound is just coming out of it.
Huh. So, how do you like it working here? What do you do here, Mr. Monroe?
Oh, I write down everything so that it becomes real.
Huh?
So that it becomes real?
Oh yeah, anything that isn't written down isn't real.
Okay. Do you like the job?
Well, yeah,
That's
I mean,
one
like
worldview, I suppose.
Well, I mean, it's the way the boss explained it to me, right? Is that if it isn't written down, then it changes. You know, the moment that it's put into words, that's the way it went. So I write down.
What's the scope of what you write down?
Oh, everything that happens in this room.
Everything that happens in this room.
Oh yeah, I'm like writing this conversation down as we're having it and describing.
Did you write down everything
give
that
you
we
more
whispered?
Is he?
Oh no, I'm the best at writing. That's why I work here.
Is like his hand detached and it's still writing while he's moving around?
Oh no, the quill is moving and he's not like even holding it. He's like, this is a mummy lord. He is using magic to write very fast. He is transcribing as fast as thought.
I applaud him a little bit.
That's very impressive.
I have mastered this. It has been 400 years.
400 years?
Oh yeah, 400 years of notes. That's probably what he's going back there to read, is all the notes.
I wish I could note take as good as this guy. Holy shit.
He came into existence because you started taking notes, Alice.
Really?
Yes. If you write notes of something, that's the solid truth of that thing. Before
And
you were
it can be
taking notes,
consulted.
Yeah, before you were taking notes,
everything
you had
was
to
a
rely on
guess
my
before.
notes.
remember this.
Everything was a guess.
a dream world of a giant snake. Things changed.
I've
depending
thrown
on
in
you.
an anchor and consistency.
You did
Hold on,
something
does
so real. It affected the... Fuck, hold up. If that's the case, if I start making maps and creating an island and sending it to count, does that become a thing?
What do you think I did with Constantine, dude?
Yeah,
That's how we have the birds who are absolutely fucked.
that has been the entire premise of the campaign. Was I told you guys in the beginning, if you can do it, I can do it. And anything that you guys are welcome. That it is our campaign that we're creating together. I just have vague ideas for certain things, and other things are more concrete.
I thought you guys knew this.
When you guys take notes of something,
I never
or
thought
write
about it that
down
deep.
or talk about it, that is you literally are cementing that spot or place into existence in that way.
We're erasing the pencil and putting it in pen.
Yeah, exactly.
So
There's
because-
no more count can't change it once someone else has written it down.
That's why I went through a lot of effort with Perfect Spell's fucking dome around the mother, dude.
Yeah. That place is fucked up.
You need to figure out a way to get into that, or you have to get Perfect Spell's permission. It's not a good place.
There's no any entities that I had that were trying to get towards the mother have long since given up. It is not worth their time. It is better to seek out the power of another Eldritch entity than to try to get through Perfect Spell's little bubble. It's just not feasible.
It's like literally a level 99 spell.
Yeah, it would literally be like Lorelei just throwing Mage's Disjunction wands at it until one of them's like crit. For you.
And
I just want to say,
I wrote in specific contingencies if you tried Mage's Disjunction, and it summons perfect spell there instantaneously to beat the shit out of you. Like, literally pulls him from anywhere. Just, you want to fight now? I see. And then there's a second wall behind it, just in case you did do it and you wanted to run in really quick.
I do have an important question though about this
Yeah.
mummy lord. Does this mean this is just Nib's insert character? Like, this is her?
no, I'm not a mummy.
No. This is Anubis realizing that when there are things written down, that's how they were going. Because he was consulting things, right? And a lot of the histories are kind of vague in a lot of spots. But then he was finding the notes from like the wizards and Umbra and all these other people. He'd find like little.
That's
snippets of the
true.
notes.
Lots of people were note taking at a certain point. They started note taking, like the divination wizard gave Thanatos a whole book of what happened.
Hold on.
The divination wizard who can literally always writing stuff down every time you guys are over. It's because he's writing his what he sees.
His notes must go crazy.
Hold on. If we fucking delete the notes and rewrite them, is that like rewriting history?
We will not be performing revisionist history in this campaign.
I just want to say, okay, if you want to cheat in your fucking notes, go for it. But I provide the truth authentically.
The only thing I've ever had to correct in my notes is when Alice has to cross-check her notes against my old notes.
No.
And then we unify the note
specifically, because I was thinking about it. Is like, what if you just erase the notes of Umbra and Draken being erased? How and like rewrite it that never happened? Is that gonna fuck with the world?
You'd have to get a hold of the original notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know who has them, motherfucker.
Well, also, Umbra and other people wrote that stuff down.
You'd have to, you'd have to get rid of a lot. God, that just as a hypothetical, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Well,
that's not a hypothetical. That's an actuality. That can't happen.
That's
conceptually every story.
Yeah, it's literally like the dream logic death of the author-esque bullshit.
Baba Booey.
All right. So, after a little while, probably 15-ish or so minutes, he comes rushing back in. Not like he's not drunk, but he looks manic. It's just you guys have cracked the code for him.
He finally put the final pin in that red cork board.
Yeah, he's got just stacks of papers, and he just is rushing up to his little spot, and he fucking kicks the skull, and it fucking flies off into the pile of gold.
Still playing?
Agnes leans over to Duncan, and she's like, "Should I show him the picture?"
Wait, no, just let's ease him into this. It looks like he's had a manic episode.
Yeah, well...
I think it's best if we just...
You think he's going to be okay?
No, probably not. Never has been.
5 minutes and figure it out. Let's see what he has to say.
Vlad's shit-talking him.
I'm gonna be honest here. I've noticed this with a lot of entities who are a lot older than I am. They start to care a lot more when stuff goes wrong. But this is kind of a normal reaction, I feel like, from what we keep on doing.
And he starts laying the papers all like this stack of papers. He starts laying them out in a spiral around him, and just making this circle of papers on the ground.
I'm so.
And he's okay. All right, I understand. Okay. Here's what's happening. Okay. You were here for a train?
So
Our train was stolen.
Yeah, our
Yes.
train got
Your
stolen
train
by
was
him.
stolen by an entity inside of Cauldron.
maybe.
I think I can show you what it looks like.
Wait. No, wait. No, that's a terrible idea. Hold on. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Out of character. Do not do that.
Well, are you show? Did
flashing
you
it.
show Anubis it?
No, she offered.
Yes, I'd love to see it.
Okay. She will
Trust me,
approach,
there's nothing you can show me that will cause me any issues.
pull out her journal, and specifically go to the quarantine section. She's got bookmarks between this drawing. And she'll show him the sketch.
Ha ha! You found him!
We found him months ago. It's
How many months ago?
It's been like, I want to say 4.
Oh, do I need to be the one to deliver the bad news here?
What?
How long has he been out?
It was.
There was a
40
prison
years.
that was fueled by children,
Oh, I know.
and we may have broken it open.
Wait, you know?
Okay. Well, yeah.
The children,
Turn
man.
down the volume.
I didn't. It wasn't my prison.
Okay.
I knew there was a prison happening there. It'd been happening for a long time. But
And-
again, like I said, that's not my plate. I didn't live there. And I gotta be honest, there's a lot of kids.
Well, there were a lot more.
Trust me, if we don't do something, there's not gonna be any.
Well, I'm intent to do something.
Okay, listen, your train, that's great. We'll get it. I'm sure we'll get it back. Definitely. If not, I'll bail you a new one. I promise. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You guys, right? Since you all were the ones that interacted with it, congratulations. You fulfilled like a several thousand-year-old prophecy, and now I need you to do something for me.
What?
What prophecy?
Do we need a
Oh
sandwich?
boy, you guys. Listen, we're not gonna get into that. There's some stuff written down in the basement of this place that you have no clue about. And
This is the first time I've seen Anubis like this.
Like, hey, I'd love to explain it, but we got other shit to do. Like ASAP.
if he's been out for months, we probably, if you said 4 months, we probably have, a month left. So we're in a little bit of a rush. And lucky for you, I'm good at rushing things. I'm much better under pressure. I don't do so well when I'm relaxed. Okay.
I like this
first thing-
Anubis.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Goldenberg.
Mhm.
And you're gonna go to the market. And you're going to buy me every bottle of dwarven whiskey that they have there. Okay? And while you do that, I'm going to go get the slingshot ready.
Slingshot?
The slingshot?
Yeah, me and Starpiercer have been working on something for a while.
Starpiercer! The guy!
It's the dude. Okay.
Well,
listen,
no.
Do you,
There's only one way in and out of the places that thing makes, and that's with the ship. We're gonna get the goddamn ship.
I thought we could have just walked in.
The
You
ship?
could walk in, but you want out, right?
Yeah.
We would like to go out yet.
Yeah, then you need to be able to go beyond the edge.
Wait, hold up. Oh,
Are you
what
talking
are
about
you
the
talking
ship
about the edge
on
of
the
the
other
world?
side?
Listen, you need the ship beyond the edge. You need it.
Okay. So, are we gonna just start carrying all of this gold?
What? No, listen. You're spending your own gold.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
told you to go. I'll pay you back later. You can't carry this stuff. Trust me. If you take this, listen. I'm being nice today. If you take this stuff, it seals like real bad packs with a lot of things you don't want to.
Okay. You said golden whiskey, right? Do you have anything in particular?
Dwarven whiskey. Just all of it.
Okay.
You'll
All
understand
right,
later.
let's
Anybody
go.
else?
I'll come with, I guess.
Okay. Just grab on.
We're making a fucking whiskey run.
Yeah. He.
Can I empty some of my hoard?
He sent the party of prophecy to go get him whiskey.
Okay. As soon as we're, hell, we could teleport out now.
Yeah.
Like Rhyme could just greater teleport
Yeah.
us. So Rhyme will just like middle of the market.
Yeah. And you just buy a fuck ton of whiskey. However much you guys feel like buying is really there's actually like, you know.
I'll buy 20,000 gold.
You said all of it. Let's buy out the whole
Yeah,
market.
is 20,000 enough for all?
All the ones that they have in the front of the store. But they let you know that they can get more very quickly.
Well, how much is here right now? That's all I care about.
Wow. They look at each other and then they look at you. They go, probably 200,000-300,000 barrels in the basement.
300,000 barrels? How many? That sounds like way too many. I don't think I have that much.
How much for each barrel?
Yeah.
5 gold.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't have a
So
million.
I don't
gold,
have that much
unfortunately.
money.
We'll just take.
Please don't make me pull out the carrying capacity calculator again. I had to make one for the gold bars. And it's always about Anubis whenever logistics carrying objects comes in.
I mean, look, let's just get him like. You said it's 5 gold. Let's just get him like. Wait, that would be. I'm thinking 20. So that would be 4,000 casks.
Mhm.
I think that's a
cool.
healthy number. That should be enough.
Gonna be honest, if he finishes drinking all through this, we've probably already lost. Like, there's
You're
probably
gonna have
not
to
even
owe
enough
me
time
this
to drink
fucking
through all of it.
20k though, man.
I'm not gonna lie. This may not be for drinking. I'm
He's
not
good
sure.
for it. I
Yeah,
think he's good for it.
No.
Like,
I think Vlad might bring up a point, or Arimon. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be
That's
honest.
Arimon's not here.
Okay.
I imagine Arimon's back to try and get his stuff out of the void.
Vlad, you actually bring up a good point. This may literally just be used for something else.
I mean, it's dwarven whiskey. How powerful is this stuff?
he's gonna set it on fire. He's gonna use it as a propellant.
Possibly.
Yeah, probably.
No, that's probably exactly what it's used for.
No,
Oh,
unfortunately,
no.
I don't have enough money to do much else.
He's
with
always
it, so-
gonna get hammered off of half of it.
Okay, so we have to buy.
If he gets
one.
hammered off of 2,000 fucking barrels of whiskey, I think
You have
that he-
no idea the depths of this man.
Is this
I
your
think
first
that-
time meeting Anubis?
you
I
have to
believe
be
so.
a god of revelry in my
He
head
could
to be able to
fucking
take
drink.
that much. That's all I'm saying.
He is not a god, he is a man.
I'm pretty sure the god of revelry worked for him.
There's nothing that artificers do better than getting massively drunk and just they're all functioning alcoholics.
You said how many kegs did you buy?
I'm willing to put down 20,000 gold, which would be 4,000k.
Sure. I mean, I have 2,000 gold. I could do that.
I don't think we're gonna need more. He could take a personal loan from Monsoon. It's okay.
He has said that he'll just pay you back. So
Exactly. It'll be fine.
I'll spend the 2,000.
I wanna
He
see
said
where
get
this
as much
goes.
as
I'll put-
possible.
I'll
I'll get
double
400
it.
barrels.
Shit, I mean, if he's paying I'll double it. 8,000 barrels. Fuck it.
Yeah, no. Houston, I don't know if you saw before the volume of gold in this room. I guess it didn't
Yeah,
load for
fuck
you
it.
ever. But literally,
It's just the little balls, bro.
Yeah, let me take a picture.
Vlad will put down 50,000 gold's worth.
I'm sure he's good for it, but you know, like,
I don't have the money. I have 4,000 gold.
Honestly, Houston,
don't know
I
how
think
we're
it
gonna
was
get
better that these
8,000
didn't
barrels
load
back,
for you.
though. I don't know how we're gonna get 8,000 barrels though.
Portable hole.
You can teleport them.
Teleport back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, I don't think I have a limit.
The divinities don't have limits, no.
I see.
That's kind of like that what they get for being divinity. Is that they just get a fancy teleport.
It's like one of the interesting abilities. I think at some point when we start popping in and out, Anubis is like, oh shit.
He's not. No, he's not even here. He's not anywhere near.
So how much gold worth of casks are we getting?
40,000 from me.
And 2,000 from me.
All right.
50,000 from
Yeah,
Vlad.
just let me know how many.
50 rags from Vlad.
62,000.
92,000.
92,000 gold worth of dwarven whiskey.
Hold on,
Which is 5 gold a pop, so 18,400 barrels.
All right. Well, you know what? He'll pay us back. So
Don't even take cash out of your things.
I'll throw in 4,000 gold.
Yeah, just let me know the total at the end of it.
So that was
18,800.
92. Now it's huh?
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go down the list. All right. I'm gonna make a pot of who's chipping in what.
Yep.
Okay, Houston.
40,000 gold.
40,000 gold.
Mhm.
Albie.
40,000.
I'm gonna stand up to go to the bathroom. I'll be able to hear.
You have 40,000 gold?
I didn't spend any of my starter wealth.
Oh my god. Steam, stop being weird. Okay, I'm throwing in 4,000.
Mm.
Is Gregorius even away?
Gregorius, I don't think has a lot of spending money.
Is Vlad throwing in money?
50,000.
Mhm.
And then 2,000 from...
Yeah, so 136,000.
I love playing old man. This shit's hilarious.
He's gonna die of old age soon.
Yeah.
The fated prophecy can't let this happen. We can't let this happen, man. Fated
Right,
prophecy
it
didn't say
affects
anything
it will
about
happen.
someone dying of old age.
Oh my god, what if we write the story so that he can't die until after?
Fuck, we
Can't
need
die till after.
Anubis,
Dies
we need to
as
see
soon
that
as the
bottom.
fight's
We need
over.
to see that basement.
No, we do not. Knowledge will kill us. We can't know about our own prophecy.
If you want to see the basement, you have to speak to Erida. That's the response you get about that.
And we need the train to speak to Erida, okay?
I think we're
There's an
way
order to
off.
these things.
So 5 gold a pop. So that's
So
27,200.
we have filled his throne room with whiskey. So now there's whiskey and gold.
This is one hell of
It's like a Noida run.
Yeah. Great reference. +2. There you go. Don't you can carry a lot, to be honest. You can carry the bigger casks. Let's not kid ourselves. As a huge
Alright.
creature.
So how much total was it at the end?
136,000 gold pieces worth of whiskey.
Alright,
So-
and that's 5.
Yeah,
5.
27,000.
That's half of the whiskey on the market.
By
You
the
know,
way,
just just
the
available.
basement is a gate that they have in the back of the shop leading into the Nectico.
27,000 barrels.
Oh my god, they just had a
Perfect.
payday.
As you're bringing it in, there is now a line of undead servants, like picking up barrels and carrying them away as you are like bringing them in. Like every time you come in, there's a group of just mummies or vampires or other relatively powerful undead just carrying the barrels out through like that left side door to the outside.
Count, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Are the papers still on the ground over here?
Yes, they are.
Can Rhyme take a look?
Yeah. Rhyme. Let me see.
Wherever Rhyme went. Oh, Rhyme's right here.
The text all kind of melds together to make that sort of on the ground.
There are words there. I'm just seeing a black sun.
Yeah.
Oh.
But they all like kind of blend together.
Huh.
You're welcome to ask him about that later.
Well, we are wearing giant black sun thing. Some of us are.
Yeah, he didn't seem super interested in you wearing it. All right. So with all those barrels, he comes back at, this takes a couple hours to move all this. And he's, all right, come with me. And he leads you outside where they have, like, stacked all of these barrels off to the side. Just outdoors, and there's, like, guards posted around them. And then he's got this horrifying looking contraption that is very obviously an incredibly large slingshot of some kind, but resting in the I forget what the name of it is, the cup that holds the shot,
Cradle.
right? Yeah, the cradle is a sort of giant metal bullet, like sling bullet.
I knew it!
And it has like 10 little roller coaster seats built into it. He's like, all right, climb in and lock in. Go.
I've been locked in for the past hour. Let's go.
Agnes will get in.
Rhyme will get in.
Yep,
Make
so
sure
will I.
everything is if you hear a clicking noise when you put that little thing in, it's good. It means the magic's clicked. And each of you, I don't know what rings you're wearing, but you're gonna have to replace one of them with this. And he pulls out like a little ring. He's like, put these on. These will let you breathe no matter where you are.
All right.
Okay.
It's
Agnes's followers are gonna return to Ragdon just while this is happening, instead of lingering in Lajra. With their shadow teleportation, they're getting the hell out.
These are essentially rings of adaptation. Adaption, whatever. Yeah, I think it's adapt. Yeah, these are essentially rings of adaptation instead of necklaces of adaptation.
Rings of adoption.
Adaption. Not adoption. He's definitely not adopting you.
Yeah, I said it's better than a ring of adoption.
Oh, okay.
So, if we got a month and we need to get in there, what's the plan? Are we just going for the train? Like, what do you need us to do?
No, okay. You're not going to the city right now. You're going out there. You're breaking the barrier. This, he points to the whiskey.
Isn't that the whole goal of your department?
Spell component. Oh yeah, and you're going. There's.
This has been tested before.
Tested?
Is it safe for us to go outside?
Come on. What are you guys caring about?
I just mean, will it harm the integrity?
He kind of like mouths, like he goes to respond but doesn't know. And he's like, it shouldn't, but you will be breaking it to get out.
That sounds like it would damage the integrity of it.
It's too late to worry about that now.
Okay.
So, quick question: break the barrier around Cauldron, or break the barrier around the
world.
world?
The world.
The bubble.
Okay.
You're not going to Cauldron. Cauldron's like 2 steps down on the list. I'm sending you up there. Up there, you're gonna see. Well, you probably won't see it right away. It's very dark, right? But the sling will find it. We've worked on that. The sling.
So
we'll find it.
Okay, we're gonna break the barrier. What's our goal?
There's going to be a black ship floating in the void of the sky, the dark sky. And you're going to get on that ship, and you're going to take control of it. That's your mission. Then you bring it back here.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you've done that, we'll worry about step 2.
Okay. Simple enough.
Perfect.
Do we know how to drive the ship? Do you have any manuals or anything?
Oh,
you don't have to worry. I will cast the ritual, the whiskey will be consumed, and you will go.
No. How to drive the other ship that we're going to hijack?
Oh, I don't know. I've never driven it.
Yeah, okay, part of the
I suppose we'll just have to figure it out.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Listen, I've seen a replica once, and it was covered in brain matter, so it was not exactly a great representation.
Oh my god, we're gonna steal the Seventh's actual ship. Okay, that's what I was thinking it was. But
this is the real deal. This is the one.
Correctly,
this is the one that has the crystals on it, the Seventh's phylactery, and the coalescence of the souls of the Black Sun Party.
If I remember correctly, this isn't just the Seventh ship.
This is where Lord was.
The Seventh is the one that stole the ship from who had it originally.
Mm.
So we're skipping a Chardalon.
Maybe. We don't know the exact process. I think we still have to kill the Chardalon.
Listen,
eventually, but I'm talking...
he's gonna help you get your train out. He didn't say he's helping you kill anything in there. He was just like, if you're going in there, I know how to get you out.
I gotta imagine that, like, we're clearly adventurers.
Yeah.
And we encountered the Seventh and didn't die. I think that has to mean something to him.
Yes.
I don't like that yes. I don't like that yes one bit.
Anyway.
We survived something that we shouldn't have survived because of prophecy.
You guys did.
Well, you're part of that prophecy now.
You're not that prophecy, are you?
The pieces of the prophecy that I'm a part of, 1, fucked you guys in the world, and 2, like, is trapped in that ship that we're about to go in.
Yeah.
And then something about the nightmare with Gwen. Who knows?
Anyway, come on. Let's launch this puppy. Let's light this firework.
Alright, how many are you in?
How
many people
the
are...
backpack. Do we need to shut the backpack in? Probably, right?
I wouldn't bring that with you if it doesn't have arms and legs to strap in.
That's fine.
You think it could grow arms and legs?
I can babysit that for you.
Probably.
We could just leave it here.
Okay, but I just want to clarify. She's not a magic item. She's a person in the shape of a backpack.
Yeah, it's a mimic.
Your employees did not seem to have such discerning eye.
Slot pudgy.
The reason why they're employees, not employers.
Yeah, well...
8 of you?
All right.
Oh, 8 of you. Perfect. 8 pointed stars. Let's go. All right.
Well, he gets that ready. As looks like
the ritual started.
It keeps disconnecting me. Stop.
It disconnected me this time too.
That's part of the ritual. Oh, it's so to me.
Yeah.
I liked it. Like when you're so far away from the mic, Cal, when you were talking about 8 pointed stars, I'm just picturing Anubis farther out, just muttering things and scratching stuff into the ground.
He's literally like muttering prophecy to himself right now. He's literally like...
He's just like me for real.
Oh, to raise a star, night and comes, dawn is far.
Oh, What? No, I didn't.
Okay. So, I think didn't we?
I got disconnected.
Yeah.
I think the Steam servers are having problems.
I think so too. That's fine because I'll be honest. As soon as this ritual is over, that's where we'll have to stop because I did not prepare.
You didn't prepare the ship?
The ship is made, but not the challenges for you to take control of the ship. I'm not allowed to make a server, so we'll just do voice. Okay. So as he like wanders around, you just hear him muttering to himself. It's kind of hard to hear him over the rest of the crowd because there's like a crowd building. You actually see like probably 200 or 300 like skeletons carrying a like giant throne on like a little platform. You know those like things where like people hold a stick and then like carry the seat around on their shoulders? There's like 100 skeletons carrying a ridiculously oversized throne with a very small woman sitting in comparison. And she's like 500-ish feet away watching. But you can, just from looking in her direction, tell that is Erida watching this happen. Very interested in what's about to go down.
Okay. So can I just explain what's gonna happen, right? We are going to get shot past the bubble into the outer reaches and commandeer the ship that precedes this world, drive it back, go into Cauldron, get our fucking train back, come back to Lajra, and then throw a carnival for the Desert Queen, and she'll know about all of our accomplishments. And it'll be like, these people are putting on a circus for you.
The Fated Circus.
Doesn't that elevate it a bit?
Yeah.
Right before we leave, it's like, cool, we'll be back to put on a circus later.
It does
Fucking
mean
shut
that we
up.
might get a little more leniency if it's not as hype as we're trying.
I mean, this is a fucking spectacle.
Yeah. As he like wanders around, you see him like ordering people to bring stuff, and like you guys are strapped in this whole time. Like he's made sure you're not like leaving, or getting second ideas by just kind of like making sure you're
What?
locked
There
in.
wasn't enough fucking
Yeah.
casks of whiskey.
No, not the whiskey. It's great. You'll understand that soon enough. Like he like
It's propellant.
some skeletons bring up this big like wooden case, and he like opens it, and like steam begins to billow out of it. And he's like pulls out this huge chunk of just like ice that steam is coming off of, and he like very quickly walks it over, and he's like, "Okay, someone has to hold this. Who's good with cold things?"
I'm immune.
Okay, he throws like a block of just ice at you that is just billowing steam. Okay, sky's white snow, and he like wanders off, just like scuttles off to another box.
What am I holding?
Dry ice?
I don't know.
This is cold, even by my standards, and I don't feel cold.
Maybe it's a star. I don't know.
Oh, is it a star?
I'm just a solid block of ice.
And then he like comes back. He's like, "All right, which one of you is a divinity?"
Also me. And
Okay, good. He grabs like your hand that it's not, and he pulls out like a little knife, and he cuts your palm, and then he like just rubs your palm on the side of the ship.
I need to stop volunteering for things.
Listen, you just gotta trust me on this.
Oh.
Did you just bless this vessel?
God's blood washes away the sins of mortals, and he wanders off.
We're sinning?
Do you
I
think
think this qualifies
this
as
a
a
sin?
sin. Probably.
This is
Do you
some
think he's
abstract sin.
This
kind of
Some sins are harder to harder. I can't even speak. Are more
and
difficult to commit than others.
And then you see like he's like over there, and he's directing like the swarm of skeletons now, and they have pulled out like picks and like large like chiseling tools, and they're carving into the ground around the barrels, just runes all the way.
They're doing a
around.
ritual.
Yes. Those of you who are sitting at the front of the vessel, can look over and see that those of you who are divine can read it. This is like the primal language, and it says, "The children ride forth, the sky's white snow, the earth deep water." And they're just like chiseling that repeated phrase over and over again all around these barrels.
So what's happening is that Anubis is trying to wield the prophecy like a cudgel. Like, no, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one. It will work because this is the entry, and if I write it enough times, you can't dispute it. This is what this is.
And so he's gathering all the materials he can for the prophecy and putting them all here. So, he's hoping one will stick from all the different prophecies.
I'm not having second thoughts, but I definitely want to see these prophecies after.
And as soon as they finish writing that circle, it flashes with this bright red light, and you just find yourself floating in the void of space. And it's dark. And then you see in front of you, the stars kind of like go dark in front of you as this outline of a dark vessel passes across the stars in front of you. And you watch as your little ride that you're on turns and begins to speed up and follow it. And that's where we'll end session.
So we have a countdown timer to the end of the world.
Unless we can save it.
We know it.
We can do
one
this.
month.
Surely.
I will say, there has never been in count setting, like, if you do not act now, the world as you know it will end.
Because it usually resets. This seems a tad
We're going
bit different.
throneless. No checkpoints, no saves, because we're just built that way.
Did you say droneless?
Throneless.
Oh.
Throneless, yeah.
Wait, hold up. What do you mean
Just
some of us?
Has somebody sat in a throne? Arimon.
I won't. I would like to once again point to the deal Arimon made a long time ago with a certain being.
I don't remember.
Disconnecting the throne from the network.
The inevitable?
Yeah.
I thought that the tower was brought back in when he sat down on the throne.
It was, yeah. That wasn't the only deal he made. There were more than one conditions. There are certain things that Arimon has made deals with to have things happen.
God damn it, this character.
I will give you, since you've made it this far, the reason why the thrones work the way they do, maybe because Arimon deals apply with the god of time.
You know, that makes a lot of sense.
And that's also why you never have ever dealt with any time entities. And why I don't use time stuff.
Arimon made it time rigid and unable to be manipulated.
Arimon made it so that only he has the power. Only he and the people that the thrones allow have the power to do time shenanigans.
Timey-wimey bullshit.
Oh my god.
Because if if you have control, if you can influence who has control over it and limit it down, it's less that he has to account for.
God, we're going on the ship. We're going on the ship.
Finally going to the ship.
Well, that
Hold
was
on.
a good session.
If we went up through the barrier, did we pass through the soul realm? And out?
I would not think of the soul area as an actual physical location.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah,
that's not a. It's more like ethereal. We just
Yes,
broke the. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You broke out of whatever shell was put around this place to stop people from leaving.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
All right, there we go. Since
Fine.
since we didn't have tabletop for the back half, I did quick MS Paint drawings.
Yeah, pretty heck. I like the area of one. Oh yeah. So Sally, who was still there, would have seen all of a sudden all the barrels just vanish, and you guys also vanish, and then the sling kind of just.
It moved imperceptibly fast.
Yeah. And then there's a bunch of cheering, and then part of the sling breaks off and rolls through the skeleton crowd, and like 10,000 skeletons get fucking shattered.
That's fine. It happens.
Fine.
Takes a hit off the cigar. It happens.
Exactly. All right.
Incredible.
Just saved it. Saved that image. I thought we'd be going into town today. I didn't think you guys would go this way.
You know,
I think this
take
is a
roundabout
We
smarter
ways.
played
idea.
it a little safe. I think we picked the best possible route.
Yeah, I didn't
Duncan?
expect you guys to go to Pet, but that was a good move.
As soon as I heard somebody who's good at breaking into things, I was like, Peto's on. He's the guy. Or he'll know a guy.
And he did. He knew a guy.
You guy?
He's like, these people eat. Listen, I don't deal with eldritch stuff, but I know a guy who does. I know a guy who loves eldritch stuff.
And we just happened to know the right thing for Anubis to want to be friends with us. That's kind of the thing, isn't it? Right? Like, he's a lot more friendly to people who know shit.
Yeah, who have things he wants.
Okay, that's true.
I have to ask: was he wearing the cape that Arimon gave him a long time ago?
Oh, 100%. Like, yeah, if you gave him a present, he's wearing it.
Perfect.
He probably
It was
never
like the-
gets genuine
the-
gifts from other people.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was like the cape of like the old Black Sun party.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like the perfect trinket for him.
Just never washed it.
No, 100% no.
What? I guess he's probably got prestidigitation item stuff.
One of those horrifying fans that you really don't want to be your fan.
Yeah, he's
The guy
He's
who's
got
way
good
more
big-
into your content than you are.
yeah, he's got big gremlin
Oh, no.
energy.
Listen, if he was a real person, he'd be into VTubers. But
Could you imagine
instead,
knowing a
he's got
person into
storybook
VTubers?
heroes. That'd be horrifying, puppet.
Arimon VTuber. Incoming.
No. No.
It's just another kobold because he for some reason likes kobolds.
Oh, obviously. Dark evil kobold vibes.
Saying kobolds are small and unassuming.
It's true.
So nobody expects them to be a great, terrifying person of renown.
I cannot